Good.
I can't see anything. It's just loading.
Oh, the Epic Launcher's up. I thought I fucking closed you.
Or
No, I got it.
As in when the Fortnite started up.
trial all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that...
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Alibi.
He does not have an alibi.
Didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
That's what they all say.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Says you, Jack.
That's the serial killer.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Yeah.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
It's the Canadian story.
Blueprints for the suit.
She has so many
Parts we
parts.
assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Wow.
Trial ended.
Roll credits.
Wow, that was a fast trial.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro
What just
really
happened?
made those
I
blueprints?
deloaded Momo. Oh no.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone
saw
to
Tony
meet
Finn
up
for a
after
second.
alter
What the
ego
fuck?
disappeared. The
Hello?
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Man,
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think I'm trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He's admitting that he's dumb. It takes a lot of courage to do that, Yasuhiro.
Oh, this is
So
Hiro
Makoto,
we're talking about.
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's
intelligently
innocent as well.
Wait, Byakuya, you agree with me? Yes, I do. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Chocolate
Who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto.
Man.
Tell them who it was.
Go ahead, Makoto.
Go ahead,
Do
Makoto.
all my work for me. First he passes it off to me.
Now put on this tattoo.
Who was in the Robo-Justice
Wait, what?
suit?
The suspicious individual in question. The one that must have been in the suit.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati!
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else.
A strange individual.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second
for
suit.
no real reason.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Have you not played
So what
Batman
you're
Arkham
saying
Origins?
That's
same
right.
shit happened in
The
that
culprit
game.
in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
The abnormal
Now
soul.
that's a bold assumption.
The irregular personage.
And what
Something
reason do you have to make such a
from
statement?
another world
You do have a reason,
by John
yes.
Carpenter.
That offbeat cat.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first.
The
So let's get
outlandish
that out of the
unit.
way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order. So what is it? What needs to be clarified? We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Easy, the
It
dolly.
would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Oh my god. God damn it, Barb.
Next time we're used to move Taka's body, they must
Of course, I know what it was, but I'm too lazy to say it.
There's still one more thing. It's used to talk about it, then run in.
Hifumi's body was used to move Taka's body.
Oh, where the fuck was it?
You
there it
Theo, can you take 1 second?
Oh, yeah, what?
Could you check the Stray Cat craft group?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that we did.
I have Squishmallow with me.
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Jesus Christ, Makoto, your neck is a twin.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
That was incredibly loud.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Bitch, I'm Makoto. I never
Are you
make a mistake.
absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Bitch.
Bitch?
Bitch. Bitch.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Listen, I may be dumb and gay.
Who's the one that's been carrying everybody in these trials?
Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind.
Get used to it, bro.
I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to the blood now.
A new element has been added this late in the game. Aren't you happy?
Wow, we're already fighting her.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Yes.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Yeah.
Look at how the body was moved. It'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
Oh my god, Makoto, you can't move your fucking waist.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, that's wrong!
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. Oh, it's you, Miss.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god! Ah!
Flashback.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
To mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit,
You
not
honestly
only
think
can
I'm
you
that
not see your
stupid?
feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it,
Extra $10,000 in damages.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
And besides,
It'd be totally
what normal
impossible.
person
Not that I
would
can
do
say for
that?
sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume is taken off to move the body.
You were fucking
Because-
weak.
Can't take it off by yourself.
Hey, that's mean.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
Really? Lift Sakura up.
I mean, everyone's weak compared to Sakura.
Or flashback.
Oh fuck! Shit! Piss. Oh no! What's up with this thing? I can't actually get it off. Little help!
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty slick. I don't think you can get it off on your own.
Look at that roadie style class.
Don't really have a Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
Hold on.
Forgotten
Wait a
about
minute.
the picture that I
Right.
took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
To be fair,
If whoever
looks like
was in that
he's being
suit
hugged.
is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
We don't. Really.
You
Besides,
got him.
do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Ah, fuck. How did you get hurt?
hit me.
What guy? What guy?
Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
God damn it.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Okay, War.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Base.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone.
Nothing but flashbacks.
It is.
That was around 8 a.m.
We're not.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Why do you know specifics
That was when we
like
saw
that?
Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
That's kind of sussy.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Flashback. More.
Oh my god, more goddamn flashback.
I didn't know this was going on.
Neo.
I had to drink.
Yeah.
I unloaded it, reloaded it, and fucking Guardian is naked and his robe is... Hold on.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Alpine.
Oh, this yes.
Yeah,
I saw
you're good.
Shadow.
Also, can we just talk about... Oh, wait.
That was fine.
When Celeste told us
Can we
that,
talk about how
we
we're
decided
getting
to
all these
split up
fucking
and search the second
flashbacks
floor.
after we had a massive fucking flashback of Sakura?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is giving me major Saw vibes, so they keep having flashbacks.
And soon after that,
I saw
Hey,
someone
these
moving around
flashbacks
on the
for the
3rd
people
floor,
that didn't
and
watch
I yelled
the
out
previous
to
episode.
everyone as soon as I did.
I'll be right back.
Another one.
Gonna be right back.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Celeste, what's wrong?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him. A strange costume man.
No.
He ran off as soon
Why is he
as I
naked?
hit those Mariah Carey notes. I was blocked through the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Oh my god.
You guys are really gonna get your money's worth out of those voice modules. Assuming they cost anything.
What was that?
A ghost. He
Obviously.
went downstairs It must have been Hifumi. He's in the
nurse's office. Oh no! Anyway. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into two groups.
Another flashback.
Celestia and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Oh my! It's not. It's not. We're fine.
We found Hifumi dead.
I was about to lose it.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Are you good?
That's my Taka death noises.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I found things.
Hifumi body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
And we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
That's just in time for a flashback.
Yep.
Are we all hallucinating? Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
What all of these
And from there,
flashbacks?
we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know Taka
Oops,
came
damn
last.
it, I accidentally skipped it.
Because of the number.
It's true that while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay.
So, regarding, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's wrong. No.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died.
I'm too gay for this shit.
Hangman Gambit.
Wow.
Man, this is really old and not improved. They should really make this new and improved.
No, don't remind me of what's coming up. I don't want to deal with improved Hangman's Gambit.
You don't want to see new and improved Hangman's Gambit?
What's wrong with the new and improved Hangman's Gambit?
You know exactly what's wrong.
Okay, it's a little changed, but...
Look!
So
There's
what?
a rope with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the
I'm not
killer.
playing these.
Because as of last night...
I'm enduring the pain for you. Ah! It's his! Gay!
It's gay.
New and improved Hangman's Gambit must have killed so many speedruns.
It must have.
Hey, you!
Hello?
How are you gonna keep us waiting?
Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
This motherfucker
And that would be his official time of death.
Jason.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Again! What was that?
This kind of reminds me of the 4th trial in 2.
Bruh. Becky from downstairs. Must have been Fumi. Okay. Can we make a new rule? If we have already said the lines previously in a flashback, can we not say them again?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Come on,
we have to go back.
What, you don't like saying the same line 6,000 times?
Absolutely
Except
not.
for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
That's true. Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
You fucking
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said...
Okay, this is new.
Okay. We could have been gone for more than a minute or two.
So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in a short amount of time?
It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
You tell Kyoko.
What? How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, what if Hifumi just like got up?
Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another...
Bro.
Poltergeist.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
I don't think it had anything to do with the occult.
Alive?
Gundam slowly pokes
Are
his
you
head
saying
out.
Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible?
Oh, and there goes the best song in the entire series. Don't talk about that.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been
Oh, I
found.
had that idea that it was someone else found another body
That's why the
originally.
announcement was made.
Yeah.
Are we really so sure about that?
Because Sakura said that they discovered it around the same time.
I'm big smart.
Big brain.
Very
I'm sure the
large
body
brain.
discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost exactly the same time.
Are you saying
Whoever
that when
this
we first
killer is
found
kinda
him, there's a
clever.
chance
No, Hifumi was dead, without.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery
I say
announcement
kinda
along with
clever
the rest
because
of
we're gonna
us.
figure this all
Hifumi's
out.
dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Compared to Hajime, no, that's wrong!
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
No, that's wrong!
Of course it was. The
Really need to work on
announcement
my
played
Hajime
right
voice.
after we discovered his body.
We've got time.
I know.
Maybe. But that was also the same
I
time
need
that
to
Taka's
request
body was
permission of all
found.
three of us as the protest.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the
Me when I'm
announcement was
taking
for
text.
Hifumi or Taka.
I need to.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say,
Monokuma
Monokuma?
lazy.
Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Shut up,
No,
Hero.
actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means
For the first
even
time.
if we find the same body again later,
Under the
he won't make the
floorboards.
announcement again.
Underneath
Under
that
the
table.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. First time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a
Gun.
second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Flashback. God damn it.
Ding dong, ding dong. Here you go, Mass. You can say your iconic line.
Heard. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. But you already knew that,
It didn't
didn't
seem
you?
weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom! That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
It's to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong!
Wrong! Shut the fuck up!
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and the nurse's office and the
Silence,
repository.
winch! I do not wish to be horny anymore.
I did not want to hear Neo say that. Oh no, I dropped the battery. I'm gonna die.
No.
Come here, you bitch.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Celeste, I'm saying that Hifumi is
When we
dumb.
found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
My glass.
But when
My
we found him
ass.
again later in the repository, they were spotless. And
my ass.
I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was...
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to
How do you
school.
remember that?
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Are you sure?
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
That's not.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
I mean, this is Toko / Jack we're talking about. She doesn't take showers.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
I drank
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Wonder who Taka's body was.
Joe Mama.
The mama.
It was Taka himself.
It was Taka himself.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Yes,
Oh, wait,
Hero.
there's more?
There is always more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
His
The
badge?
thing that Hifumi stole from Taka. Could it be?
Yes.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Underwear.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
Bruh, you literally just
In
said
other
it's
words,
different.
The killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's
parents.
It was Joe.
Taka. The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
This will be the
So whoever
perfect
wrote it
moment.
wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
TikTok? What?
That's her nickname for Taka. And then Huffy is Hifumi's nickname.
Taka's literally TikTok. Holy shit.
He is the embodiment of TikTok.
It's not a...
He is not.
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary. But still,
Cross sword.
I can't let her get to me.
Cross sword.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
How about you hop some coffee?
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Bruh, stop saying TikTok, I swear.
No, that's wrong. Shut up, bitch. Stop saying that crazy.
Talking her up or predicting the future before it happens.
There absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note
What are
said
you
to
talking
meet
about?
at 6 a.m.,
Out at 6 in the
which is
morning.
the same time Taka was murdered.
He
He's
posted
already proven
145
that using
selfies
his
on
wristwatch.
Facebook. Not once he asked for help.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
I'm right, I know.
Objections?
I'll be just gonna go step.
Then someone used that note to trick
Alrighty.
Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka,
Don't talk me,
what was
Angie.
Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Bruh.
Most likely,
Bruh.
Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse
Bruh.
after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Where's your proof?
Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka.
The ripped piece of paper.
Obviously.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body,
Big
I saw that his
smart.
lifeless hand was
Okay,
gripping a
smart.
small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then
Didn't
Taka's
fit.
scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That
No.
means Hifumi knew the note was important.
No, that's wrong.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Sorry, Sakura, but
Whoa.
nah.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Hero.
Hero.
No.
Hero, shut the fuck up.
Hero
When we
about
found
to
him in
say
the
that Hifumi
repository,
was the
Hifumi
mastermind.
was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
A body
I'll kill them
has
all.
been
With anime.
Discovered.
A
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Danganronpa ASMR.
Body has been discovered. Doesn't that
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Monokuma ASMR?
Monokuma ASMR. How to make people angry in 5 seconds.
Matt, can you please do your Monokuma voice but ASMR?
Alright, I'm going to start twisting this screw of my latest execution.
I can't breathe.
Hold on, oh my god, I'm crying. I really need to hammer in this nail.
Can you please whisper a body has been discovered?
A body has been discovered.
No, it needs to be more say ASMR.
Even more whispery.
I'm scared.
You wanted this.
You wanted this.
I just had a glove in front of me, so...
Please. What am I hearing?
Oh, shit. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time has passed, a class trial will begin.
I can't fucking breathe.
One of the teenagers I have locked up here has killed another.
Oh my god.
Had been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Of course you were.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus. Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. There's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Ah, you're fucking
Hell
stupid.
yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
I insulted
He's
you,
right,
moron.
though. I don't understand it either.
He takes it as a compliment.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is,
Hey, you
how
wanna know
could
the
the
best
culprit
thing
have
about
gotten
this?
their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or
you
number
say
2?
that.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
I wonder what
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind
Neo,
of
I
thing,
took the
right?
cutest picture.
Oh boy.
Shit, son of a bitch.
What do you mean, oh boy? What do you mean, oh boy?
Oh.
What?
It's a cute picture though.
I know, it's pretty cute. I sent one and someone else sent a closer one.
Oh no.
used to kill
What?
Hifumi.
How
What did you
about...
say?
And that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole
Wait,
picture
did you wanna
surrounding
see-
this case won't become clear.
Did you want to see Momo
no.
Upskirt or the
I
cute
have to
image?
find the truth.
Do you want to see Elliot when he fucking gets you?
No waiting in the courtroom!
You can't stop me.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it just
How did I do that?
Hammer 3? Maybe
Nick,
just
what
hammer
images do you want to
4.
see? Because I have a lot.
Well, whatever it was,
Both.
there's one.
Did you see Momo when he's about to make out with
How
you?
was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Fuck up sponsored sellout bitch.
The murder weapon had to be one of the
He's about
Justice
to make out with you, Nick. Look.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I know. It's wrong because I said so.
The murder weapon
I'm eating
wasn't a
donuts.
Justice Hammer at all.
Nice.
No. It
I
was
love my
something
job. I got a
completely
free
different.
chocolate cupcake and donut today.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer
already-
from the repository.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The killer could have easily used that to kill
Momo
Hifumi.
noises? What do you mean Momo
All
noises?
the hammers in the
That's me
repository were
kissing
covered
Momo
in
like
flecks
this.
of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Someone get this man a
And the
fucking
reason it had been scrubbed
Snickers
clean
bar.
was most likely because it was used
Why?
to commit murder.
Oh
If
wait,
the
what's
hammer
the
got
fucking you're
covered
not
in
you when you're
Hifumi's
hungry?
blood, of course
You're
they'd
not
have
you
to
when you're
clean it
hungry. You
off.
have a Snickers.
Oh, it is. I got it right.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers.
Bro, are you get?
Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Wow, Hajime
I think
and
whoever made the
Sweetie
Justice Hammers
made a cameo
used
in
those
this.
as a basis
Big
for their
hammer and
design.
medium hammer.
Nick, I'm just gonna send you this.
If that's true, that
Jackhammer.
would explain
There's
the
like
Monokuma
3 things
files
wrong with
note
this
about
image.
the
Can you
wounds
find
being
them?
Similar.
I already found 2.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository,
God.
where someone then used the
Wait,
hammer
there's like
to
5
kill
things
him.
wrong now that I'm looking closer.
And whoever did that is the true
There's more than
killer.
5.
The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed
Bro,
him.
they liked.
Hold on a moment.
We like Cosmo so
I
much.
still
Now
think
there's
it's
2 of
strange to
them.
assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least, that's what we thought at first. But...
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Like, I'm just gonna.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible
Elliot, when he
that 2
fucking
people
gets you.
work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right?
Listen, I
In
didn't
this
see
case,
your
however,
face on my OC.
there were 2
It's
murders.
free real estate anyway.
They say there's
Oh,
no
you are
chance
a
people
bug
work
and
together
Momo
on this?
squashes you.
Based on the rules that have been, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried,
Momo
assuming the
pokes you to
rule
death.
holds true.
No, that's wrong.
Fuck
Since
you,
there were
Mo.
2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was
Hello?
involved.
What do you mean?
Did he die?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only
Oh no,
one
what have I
person
done?
can be
Oh no.
saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The
It's
payoff for
gambling
working
terms,
together.
okay.
The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
He did. Someone fucking stole everything.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time.
No.
Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him.
Joe Mom.
In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Alright, who do you think it is?
Literally no fucking clue.
Well, I mean, you made a guess.
You. It's myself. It's my.
You did make a guess earlier.
Was it Celeste? Oh,
Oh,
was it?
Yes.
Here's my answer.
You were right.
It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
This whole images that Iridot sent me is when Momo is just looking at the Danganronpa and he realizes it's Celeste. He just looks to his side like, I fucking knew it.
These pictures are the best. Oh my god. I'm so glad I got this mod. I'm so glad that I can just run around. Like, I was able to get this shit because I'm still in B12's fucking apartment. But I, like, free-cammed over and things aren't fully loaded and it's a little wacky.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
It's just you going outside the batteries.
Yeah.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit.
Celeste, your voice seems to be
goddamn idiot.
breaking.
Oh.
That's not North French, that's pure American.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste have in common? Capturing the suspicious individual.
This is the fucking meme face. Holy
The
shit.
behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually
Nick,
saw
look at this shit.
Robo-Justice firsthand
This is
were
a meme.
Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Shut up.
Alright, Byakuya, you bitch.
Shut up, small gay.
Sorry.
No.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Wait.
Everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
You fight the last thing you see before you die.
Didn't we already read this?
Oh, we might have, yeah. And it was only one line.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed.
You lying
I was blocking
bitch.
the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of this suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly
You've said
become
so many things to
connected.
you, Nick.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
You said something to me. I went back to the fucking game.
Another flashback.
You got games on your phone.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Oh, Momo holds your face.
It was your
Maybe
way of
makes out
telling
with
him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
And no,
I just
that's
realized
not a French
another
joke,
strange thing.
Because French people don't exist.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made
Shut
one
up.
fatal mistake.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, Iridot.
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
You must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here.
You scared?
We're going to die, just like those guys died.
I remember her
I'm
saying that.
now
too,
out of B12 flat.
I don't understand what's so strange
I want
about
to see if anything more has loaded.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to?
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
They have names.
And that's all it takes to finish. It's obvious, isn't it?
I swear to God, when I looked one of these in one time, there was 2 momos for half a second. I can't recreate it. It sucks.
She said that. She should have only known about Hifumi stuff. With that in mind, what's so strange about what you said is...
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be.
Bro, why this bitch a
we are going to die, just like those guys died.
I don't know.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
What the fuck?
Exactly. And we
I found
didn't
a
run into
green
her until after we were all
building.
out in the hall.
That's glowing.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his
Makes
body
sense.
in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did
What
you
is
know
this?
more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
To be fair, she could have been using the non-binary form of guys.
The all-inclusive guys.
Don't give her ideas, damn it.
You all have such vivid
What, you fart or
imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Are you sure about that?
Are
Other
you sure about that?
explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Hifumi's probably thinking
We've
like,
simply been
damn,
led to
this
believe
guy's
that it's the
fucking
other way
heavy.
around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible?
Don't stop. Don't stop.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Ridiculous.
Duh.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
But
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that robo-justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Yep.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
The camera's going all funky. We're going upside down.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, playing out what I did on Mondays.
Hold on, let me look. What's happening?
The camera's spinning.
Now this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down. Let's take a minute to sit right here.
Whoa!
Oh god.
Checkmate!
Angie.
Chess, checkers, whatever.
Celeste?
That one.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Skipper.
You killed me. That's right. I remember the name. Yeah.
Are you dead?
Yes.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear.
Why is bitch a chipmunk?
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
What? Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Damn.
Kyoko.
No, you'll really be convicted.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names.
I got it! That's right!
Got it.
Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly.
What the hell is that?
I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first
Celeste,
name.
bitch, you're about to die. I'm gonna be so happy.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Oh, whoa.
What did you just say?
Yeah,
To
you're
think
not French
You
or
take
German,
your
bitch.
false accusations so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Bro, this bitch is about
on.
to fuck someone
Enough with
up.
your
Holy
idiotic
shit.
blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name.
Look at that ooga face.
You look like a loser.
Alpine, or who's doing Celeste for? Alpine, can you please do that? In your Celeste voice. Please.
Is Alpine back? I think Alpine's away.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, we'll wait. I gotta hear this.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open.
Oh, wide.
She just did it. She just did it.
Yeah, she did.
She did it.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it.
Hifumi
What are you
was
doing?
trying to tell us something.
Oh god.
He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name
Bitch,
is...
we're in a Japanese school. Ludenberg is not Japanese.
Okay, I'm
Oh my
back.
god.
I'm back. Holy shit.
long do you
I keep
plan to
accidentally
go on
turning
pretending?
on airplane mode.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
Sure about that.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Shut up. Give me your e-handbook, bitch.
That's it.
I'll rip it
the
out of you.
handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
It's Monokuma.
Oh shit.
Do ASMR though.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life. So
That's
don't lose
not
it.
helping me fall asleep. You gotta do it ASMR, man. I wanna go to bed. Please.
I'm Monokuma. I spread despair.
When you start it up, it will display your name.
When you started up,
Always
display your
make
name.
sure
Always make
you have
sure
the
you
right one.
Now, this is not your everyday notebook. There's so many more uses than that. It's a goddamn iPod!
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Why am I
That's how we
hearing
can find out
squelching?
Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Do you honestly
Celeste.
think there's privacy here?
Can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Bruh, if she does that, then... motherfucker...
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Because
Because of the wonderful things she does.
See the wizard, wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Middle of Oz.
until the game's over, you never know what
That's not
might
the
happen.
So you're saying I should decorate the next courtroom with a
Let me
hanging
settle it.
munchkin?
Yes.
No.
That's what I'm
Let
saying.
me
You
go
don't
over
know
the
that
case again,
long-standing
from
rumor
the
about the
beginning,
Wizard of Oz?
and shed light
It's
on
not
all
true.
your crimes.
It's been proved by HD re-releases. But
Oh,
for
the
years,
hanging one?
rumor
Yeah, no,
was
it's
there
not
was
that.
a munchkin hang
Yes. Yes.
Wizard of Oz. Re-releases have shown
And
I think
that'll
it's
bring
like a
everything
deer
to an
or-
end.
Actually, I think it might have been an emu.
Closing argument. Let's vibe.
Alright, here's what happened.
Oh, it's drawing up for me. We're gonna be here for the next 6.5 hours, folks.
It's gonna be a long day.
Hold it, Ming! Ultimate manga cow over here. Are you finished yet, One Piece?
Okay, so here's what happened. Check it out. So,
Check this shit out.
This is a story all about how
My life got flipped right upside down. I ain't even right.
the time is. I can't fucking read.
I can't.
it's a weird time.
So let's see here. Skipper killed me, and Skipper is just laughing his ass off, her ass off. So, the Alpine gave me or showed me a camera of Skipper getting dragged off by someone, and me, Neo, and the Blacken were like, oh, what's going on in here? Oh fuck, Hifumi, Skipper, what the fuck happened to you? And then, this is fucking stupid. I'm cutting this out. Damn, I can't believe I saw my own dead body.
Why are you talking about me like I'm dead?
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuades someone to carry out the murder. And that person
Dude, we need to go to bed.
Not yet. Oh wait, yeah, actually we do. After this.
Zerx fucking ate me because I didn't turn my HUD back on and couldn't remember what button to press to shake them off, and now it just won't
was
load.
able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
It was because I was against the bathtub scene. It was not.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on
My
Hiro.
man's frozen, bro.
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
How did that whole suit fit in that tiny ass locker?
And then finally, at 6 a.m.,
I don't know.
they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
It's Super Saiyan Taka.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
I hope no one hit me over the head with a hammer. That would suck.
Speak of the devil.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Aw, my poor baby.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crime.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I broke him. I broke him.
Next, they
Oh no.
falsified 2 more assault incidents.
I broke him. Oh no. Oh my
these
fucking god,
attacks,
he is
the
stuck.
killers pretended to be the victims to solidify
gonna be
Robo-Justice as the suspect.
Oh, what have I done?
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
Yo.
What?
I tried to look at the man that is sweeping when you first enter a little too early. And it made him like freeze in 2 frames, and then he just stopped and he wouldn't stop, and when I approached he just fucking disappeared.
Oh boy.
They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library.
help.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Ghost room. Ghost room.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back.
Oh man, I
and when
can't
we
believe
returned, that's what we
and
found.
Alpine sees. Just give her dead. Give her alive. And then
Meanwhile,
me and
the
Matt
other
saw
group that
me
had been
dead.
out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
This is a weird time paradox.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he
I
snuck into the
sacrificed
equipment
so
room.
much for this
boy.
image. Hold on. Here's
Oh yeah.
But was it worth my man dying?
He wrapped
What
Taka's
have I
body in a
done, bro?
tarp and used the dolly to move him all the way down to the repository. That explains how
Well,
each of the bodies
That's
disappeared.
normal. I wonder if that mob's gonna stay there.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Ow.
Oh, I've broken it. Bro.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the
Here's
villain
everything that
behind
happened
it
in
all
this case.
is...
Wee.
What have I done?
This is weird. I hate this reveal. I hate it. I hate this.
Why? It's cool.
No, I don't like this musician.
Sorry, you lose.
Hey,
It was so fucking awkward.
Revealed.
It's as extra as Celeste herself.
Yep.
This bitch is about to die. Let's go.
Yeah.
How you think?
You got what you wanted.
How you think she's gonna die though?
Lost?
She's gonna get British to death.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I,
As if you are.
Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Taco. I mean, Taco. Take fuck.
Taiko.
Taiko.
So,
What have I
you
done?
finally accepted it.
Taco is octopus. Taco means octopus.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Interesting. Black screen.
This bitch is about to die. Let's go.
Yep.
This bitch ain't loyal. Wow. This bitch ain't loyal.
83 more.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or,
What? This bitch
no.
isn't British?
Nope.
Nope. She's
Her
American.
accent was
I know.
fox.
accent reveal. I'm coming out as not British.
Story.
About genuine as her drills.
Neo checking the fucking just the straight chat. Chat. Look at this. Look at what I've done.
Oh no.
What happened? What happened? What have I done, man?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
No.
And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Nick.
Yeah.
What have I done? How did this happen?
What the hell am I looking at?
Celeste is guilty.
I'm gonna watch Celeste die and then I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on. Maybe I need to reload. I don't know, it's really funny.
It's basically a formality at this point. But once again, you are totally correct. What?
You faded out of existence.
You faded out. You were like totally correct.
Yeah, like you put it to scream.
At this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Toko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
Oh shit, Alpine's not here.
I lost. Well, that sucks.
Are you gonna...
Then that sucks.
Why are you still French though?
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, dropping the accent.
I guess trying to work with someone was a mistake after all.
Mistake after all.
Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my
Okay, you
calculation.
want to take over this?
I knew
Damn,
Never
Celeste,
mind.
I didn't know you had two voices talking
you
at
really
once.
did approach it
Are you a demon?
I am dead.
God.
Oh, you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have to have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her speciality. Being a cunt.
Why?
I mean, Hifumi was a simp.
Yeah.
Bitch is dead.
You want this Iridot, or should I?
I'm
confused.
You can do it.
Okay.
I've completed my bid.
My specialty, don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Did y'all
And did
get
you
the
use
hointy-spointy?
I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her.
Oh.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning
Bro,
it by name.
what is that
but
face?
That's the face out.
It's like the. What is that? That
It
looks
was
like
the
a
one
meme.
thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
It's the face where I'm gonna get you.
This is me when I fucking get you.
Is she talking about alter ego?
Are you talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What?
Oh.
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
No, your beeswax. No, Kyoko just.
Don't
Holy
interrupt.
shit.
We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
Bro, put him in his place.
I'm totally out of the loop. Oh, sad.
in other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
Am I okay with you fucking dying? Yes, I am.
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turns out, I found the use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier, and took pictures of it there.
I don't know what it was.
I deleted the pictures as soon as I shoot at Hifumi, of course.
What was it? What was the picture?
The laptop.
Yeah, it was the picture, like she framed it to make it look like Taka had stolen an alter ego.
That bitch.
Yeah, that asshole.
Damnation!
That was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got closer.
Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
Wow!
As for me...
Please, forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He wouldn't do such a thing.
He did?
I'm not sure if that's the case.
Well, I mean, Yondo, maybe. Yeah.
He had the full power of gay.
Yeah,
He
had the full power of gay at his fingertips.
He came into my room last night unannounced. And then... It's hard for me to even...
Why is there a gorilla right there?
He... abused...
Now that is something he would never fucking do.
Taka
What?
Taka would never hit a lady.
Yeah, and not even Mondo. Mondo would never
Mondo
fucking
would never
do
hit
that.
a lady either.
I don't think that's the type of abuse they're talking about.
True.
And
but still, he wouldn't.
He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
Celeste, I am not above hitting you in front of everybody.
That is not the form of abuse. Are you context clues, mon ami?
Sorry, I don't speak French.
Sorry, I don't speak gay.
Speak gay.
Then... So, I...
Damnation!
Absolute crime! I knew he got a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far!
Ah, Hifumi, everybody's favorite white knight, coming to save the day.
Hazing out completely, he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I have never done before in my life!
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him! I'm going to... fucking kill him!
Most unfortunate.
Oh my god, my name.
Wait, please, if you... Let it to his hands.
Huh?
Actually...
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has been his target.
What?
escape. You don't mean it.
Taka is going to try to kill you.
Indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
That bastard!
Completely unforgivable!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Yes.
Absolutely not! How could I?
Mushroom.
I swear I will save her!
I have to save her!
Actually,
Then would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Thinking about.
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even though love is twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You say that, but then we have Neo right here.
What?
Oh, you know, Neo's like, you and Neo are into calculus there.
What?
I was not paying attention. What?
This is just the plot of the movie Her.
What? Am I high right now? What is happening?
No, it's just that
Every time I ask a question, I get less context.
Nick, tell him what you said.
Yeah, what did you mean?
Well, I said that when Celeste said that even love at twisted like that, someone would go mad, and then I commented, well, I mean, look at Neo. I mean, she always gets mad when someone goes after calculus.
Are you upset that we want to make out with robots?
Yes.
Why?
It doesn't matter because it's
You would
tomorrow's
fuck a
in the
robot,
mission,
you
right?
know you would.
I know. That's why I'm going to steal calculus.
No, you bitch, give it back.
You can't take
I
it
never
away
got to
from
watch
us.
the end of that game. I never got to like get into that game.
Yeah.
You better let me. You bitch, I'm going to kill you.
Fight!
Yes.
Come here. Come here. Are you making out with me? What's going on?
You disgust me.
I was just said I was gonna fight you and you just start kissing me, bro?
Another question for you. When that strange costume Hifumi's creation.
Indeed.
Bro, do you want to go?
Yeah, it's a real pain
You
in
want
the
to go?
butt, too.
Oh, you want to go, bro? You want to go?
You want to go? Do you want to go on a date?
Oh, no,
Hide
maybe.
the face and general body size.
Maybe?
Maybe?
Let's fucking go.
Something like
I'm so tired.
it's my fault for picking him in the first place. Fucking
What?
nerds.
I know, right?
So, why'd you decide to make me a suspect?
Because you're the dumb one. Yeah.
Because you're stupid.
You stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad you're... Every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
Well,
When you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how do you explain the part about him playing dead?
When she she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
No.
That's simple. After did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he had been seriously wounded and he was on the verge of death. But he had just barely held on.
Did he really believe that?
Well, of course. That wasn't all there is to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan. While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. Have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
Honestly, very straightforward, stereotypical, boring.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie whole right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, the point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead didn't end up dead himself.
What the heck? Human life means so little to you.
Well,
I'm going to quote one of my favorite movies. In chess, the pawns go first. That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya!
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. But we are nothing alike.
I'm going to
Why?
live. You're going to die. We are nothing alike.
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck? Was it really just for money?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began here, my only thought has been escape. But
Stop it.
all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
I'm having fish tonight.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie.
Because I'm a liar.
Hey!
I am fumigating this entire goddamn school from top to bottom. You'll never get rid of me that easily. I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture.
I just realized something.
Yeah?
I've left the game for before fucking the Celestia reveal or something, and I'm at the part I finished the cutscene and Guardian's just been staring at me the entire time.
And
for
you
20
wanna know
minutes.
why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. That one day, and accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that.
Momo has his stuff. Kind of. Some of his stuff.
In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me...
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Oh, that's a boring ass dream. A castle?
To gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as
What?
my butlers slash bodyguards.
What? Oh, that's what they're calling it these days.
That's what they're calling it these days. This
No,
art
they're
kind of
call-
slaps, though. Not gonna lie.
No,
Hold
they're
on,
calling
wait,
it
let me
something
look.
else, at least where I'm from.
That's oh my god! I didn't look at the fucking screen. Is that Byakuya kissing her feet?
It kind of looks like it.
I would never.
What do you mean kinda looks like it? That is fucking Byakuya. No, that's not it.
I was gonna make them all dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
Kinda hot, not gonna lie.
Once I attained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is
Bruh,
fine.
you know the military would have fucking obliterated you before you even do that.
What?
That's not even remotely what I mean.
You get obliterated?
I mean that I'm going to make my personal world a world of aesthetic.
I still don't believe you.
I was going to live in a gothic sex dungeon. Surrounded by hot, beautiful, like vampires.
What do you think this is? Twilight?
Who do you think I am?
No, Twilight didn't. What is Twilight? Twilight doesn't exist yet.
Oh, that's the problem you have with it. That's the fucking fourth wall break you don't accept. Holy shit.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. I was going to have 257 gorgeous men dressed like vampires who are all in the femdom. And they would all live in my castle. Did I get in on this?
Bruh.
You know what? Oh no, if I say I'm going to chain you up, you'll just be happier. Horny little man.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Monakuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality.
Bitch, just get Byakuya to give you, like, literally anything. He has the most, is all of the money.
But would he be generous enough to do so? No.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets.
No
Stick my
regrets.
dream to the very end. So, why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Again, to quote one of my favorite things, I know I'm going to lose, and gambling's for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I ain't gonna live
That's
forever.
the way I like it. I'm sorry.
No, it's a Motorhead song.
I like it.
Ace of Spades by Motorhead. It's why I picked it for her.
Yeah.
And gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I gotta live forever!
Okay, demon.
Okay! Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless
Yes.
answer. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own end. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's
Do
all
you
that-
understand?
That makes me complete. No more saturation. Chris.
Chris, now.
Isn't it terrifying? Huh? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, but And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
I'm so scared.
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that.
Are you sure about that?
This hussy's taking! This hussy's taking my dick! Whore! The goblin makes a point. Also, wall! It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
you just get executed again.
Check muted.
Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings.
Homelander be like.
But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Alright, okay, let's get rolling. The blackened disturb the peace. Right.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment
for her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
We'll
Execution time!
Oh god, oh god.
Holy shit!
Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Let this bitch die. Fucking British her to death. British French death. Bro, is she gonna get guillotined? Hell yes. Get fucking guillotined.
Not quite.
You'll see.
I want this bitch's head to fall off of her body.
You'll get something a little different.
The burning of the Versailles Witch.
This is like the only like execution that I've actually had
One of those
before.
artistic executions in the series.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Man, Assassin's Creed Hex looks weird.
Did you know that a lot of times when they did this shit and they burned witches, they would, they would let the fire be like that, but before it actually got to them, they would kill them most of the time.
Mm.
Like they would let it scare them, but they wouldn't let them actually burn to death. They would kill them as they were about to get burned. So it wasn't like as bad.
In comes the harpsichord.
There's also a lot of people just flat die like
She doesn't even give a fuck. Look at her face.
No, she doesn't. She welcomes this, but fire truck.
Bro, what? The most artistic death. Ooh.
Fucking die, bitch.
Commoner's death.
She will not.
That's
burn.
beautiful, not gonna lie.
You will not get a special...
You've been hit by, you've been
struck by truck. Ow!
What did none of us say yet? I was the one that remembered that.
We did it for Mondo, so.
You've been hit by,
You've been struck by truck. Ow!
This is a screenshot from the Going to Dress Up game.
It's over. The third execution is over.
Instead of ending like exactly when we get the next chapter, actually, I can't remember if the big thing happens before mind.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone could cut free from their regrets from the outside world, so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young! Need to place more value on your lives!
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, I thought you guys were gonna pass on the torch of hope to the next
Torch
generation.
of despair.
Let me out of here! What do I care about hope?
That's not how it works.
I'll throw in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Yasuhiro, that makes no sense.
Metaphorically.
Dad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not.
Hope? Someone say hope?
Get out!
But hope.
I am going to participate in the killing game myself in about 10 goddamn minutes.
What? I am confusion.
Don't
America,
worry
explain.
Don't worry about it.
Explain.
We're not even at that game yet.
Kansas.
It's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
Bitches.
God. I'm so sick of people asking me that. Rest already!
You won't give up to us.
So anyway,
I fucking have to leave the stream or like the things so I can.
Key-type object from Celeste?
Oh.
Hey! Hey!
So... What's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ow!
Ooh!
Look what you do. That's what you made me do. I just skipped like 70% of that fucking chorus.
But what you make me do?
What?
Hey, answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh! How exciting!
Oh man! Oh jeez! Oh god! Oh man! Oh jeez! What do you mean? What did I do? I have no...
What? Hello?
I don't know anything about it.
You fucking faded away.
What was that just now?
How do I get... I'm trying to go to Discord and see the chat. Oh.
It's none of your goddamn business.
The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life.
Yeah, well, trying to leave, I did a funny...
Give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
I got fucking jump scared.
Oh boy.
See ya.
He's still waiting. I'm just standing in front of him. He's still waiting.
Takuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope.
Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So...
Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh? What? Then that means...
Someone's probably hid it in there.
Hey. I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Idea.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room.
Don't fucking rush, speed walk.
As we approached the dressing room...
Taka? Is that you? Am I dividing the ghosts?
Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey.
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall.
Oh my god, computer load. I can't see the stream at all. Oh no. Come on, Gary, let me take it.
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
You even have to ask.
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
Not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
I'm just fulfilling my role as being the most suspicious motherfucker in the building.
I'll go.
Oh my god.
You? Please let me go. No. Please. No. Please. Alright, fine. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Fuck you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
I wonder how
Yo.
my subscribers are gonna feel when I keep on saying fuck you, Byakuya.
They're gonna cheer.
I'm gonna go to the garden. Hey.
Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
Oh, yo, it's not like that.
Does that mean what I think it means?
God damn it.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
God damn it. Oh, yo, it's the new Hifumi.
What? When will the people understand that I'm gay? I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
So then...
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
You're really cool.
Good morning! It's been a while, hasn't it?
Safe. Thank goodness.
I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So...
Oh, and... I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer.
So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is as far as this incident is concerned, sure, but
We are delving deeper into insanity. I mean insanity, not insanity.
Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
What?
Is that what you wanted to come
What the
here
fuck was
to
that?
do?
However,
Me?
I want to do you.
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm a mastermind spy, right? You too.
No!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Hello?
What?
Are we insane?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? Well, I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. See.
Bruh.
What?
Oh, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind.
Anyway.
Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
I fell asleep. I went to bed. And I
The
stepped
boys'
there.
bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back.
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage chest, but... Could Kyoko really be right about this? Motherfucker, I thought you said you trusted her.
Imagine trusting someone.
It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden there?
She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously?
Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in... Ka-shoo! The same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on.
He fell through the fourth wall. Makoto was gonna be real in 5 seconds.
He fell into the back room, god damn it.
I had fallen through the back of the storage closet.
Bro, what?
Huh?
It turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, storage closet. Only back to that one.
There's a secret room.
There's a secret room.
This is a secret room.
Neo, do you want to see Baby Man?
What's in here?
Sure.
I have sneezed. I sneezed in the past.
Snish.
I sneezed. I was such a big sneezer.
It's just
I'll be right
a
back.
normal desk with normal drawers.
It's cool, you slut. Send the pictures.
There's a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks.
Oh, is this a Squid Game moment?
They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye.
Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust.
Nuts.
Has someone been looking at it recently?
I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had the chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it.
Huh? What's this? You must not leave.
You can't tell me what to do.
This side can't stop me because I can't read.
I can't read this shit. This is junk. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave?
What is this? My head feels funny.
It's a cognitive hazard.
This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before.
But
Back.
I can't quite remember.
What do I know? What don't I know?
A lot.
A lot.
I'm
a goofy goo. Oh. Oh shit.
Hello? What am I seeing?
Hello, Sarah Meadow.
A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then...
Why the fuck did I hear Luchador
darkness.
music in the background when I got hit?
I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been.
When I sleep.
All the shit is gone!
Ow!
Apparently, something hit me, and I lost consciousness. Terrible demons! Ow! There was a huge snake, and poisonous! That's all I am. That's all I understood.
Actually, you mean venomous?
No, they don't. They mean poisonous.
Not according to Resident Evil.
No, sometimes there is a couple. There's a few. Like a snake can be poisonous sometimes, but pretty much, literally all of the time, it's also venomous, and that's what makes it poisonous.
The dull, throbbing
Also,
pain in my head proved that much.
It can depend. It can depend on the diet of the snake. If the snake is evolved to eat like a fucking toxic lizard or frog or some shit, and then you eat that after it ate that, then you will get poisoned by the thing it ate. I know snake.
An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty?
Gone. Reduced to ash. It's all gone.
Not
the yearbooks, the student registry, and
reduced to ash.
Even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all
Neo,
gone?
funny moment, Neo, laugh.
Funny, wait. Hey!
That's what we call a funny moment. Let's all point and laugh.
Me when I fucking get you.
Me when I fucking get you.
Me when I fucking get you.
Me when I fucking get you. It's all gone.
Not my fucking stamps collection.
But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body.
Venom, 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 venom. I don't know the fucking lyrics. You care about Eminem song?
Eminem song be like, I wish you Hello?
I should go back to my room. Get some rest. Get a drink. Maybe smoke some weed.
My body was heavy with pain, knees weak, mom spaghetti. My mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school.
Wait, what time is it?
Time unknown.
I need to get a watch.
The farther I walked, the more I felt.
Things are getting blurry. Can't see.
Was that last line supposed to be in his head?
Yeah, I think he was supposed to think it, but instead he just said it. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there.
I'm going insane.
And after that...
Huh?
As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable.
That sound, I think this is it. I'm gonna do something funny.
Uh-oh.
When we see the reveal, I'm gonna do something funny. It's coming from the gym.
As I desperately hold my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing.
Are you in
Here in the gym?
Here in the garden.
And very still. He's so much fun.
I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym.
I gently opened the door.
The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Oh shit!
What the fuck am I looking at? Is that a butt?
Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible.
Dude, I am fucking dead.
No.
I'm literally dead.
No, one side's not human, that's for sure. But
Neo, you have killed me.
regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot how to move, or even breathe.
I died right then and there.
What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Part of the deal, huh?
Oh?
No one gets out of the
deal?
Oh? This
I've made a
fucking
decision.
lesbian was a fucking a traitor lesbian.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage?